I thought I'd do a little Tim Ballard update because I've been following this last night in real time, staying up late. I don't know if everybody has. So just a brief update. The last couple days, he's been putting out posts saying with a heavy but determined heart, he has an announcement to make. And then just last night, there's another post that says we're getting all our ducks in a row, dotting our I's, crossing our T's, and the announcement's going to come out. So everybody was kind of waiting. Finally, he put out a little video. I will link it in the show notes here, where he basically made a couple announcements. He went through the details of what had happened, the statement defaming him in the Vice magazine article, the different lawsuits and things. And he said that he himself is putting out a mini docuseries it's called Backfire, the excommunication of Tim Ballard, where he is going to explain how it was his local stake president, it was Doug Anderson, the church spokesman, kind of acting independently. There's a deep church scenario within the LDS church where upper leadership doesn't really know what's going on as far as what was done to Tim Ballard. And so he wants to shine a spotlight on this. This little mini series is going to be out, he said, pretty quickly. It may already be out. I have to look and see if I can find it. His main concern is he does have a feature film called Hidden War coming out on November 14th. And it's being blocked in some theaters. People are calling and saying, don't show this. Tim Ballard's not a good guy. So his idea is, watch my documentary, see that I was thrown under the bus by the LDS Church and none of it is true, then call the theaters and demand that Hidden War be shown. This is kind of the crux of everything that he was saying. So interestingly, in the comments of these posts and things that he's putting out, seems like faithful LDS, a lot of them are on board with this. They're saying, I knew it wasn't you. I knew, it wasn't the brethren. It had to be independent bad actors. Doug Anderson, he keeps mentioning him, throwing him under the bus, and his local stake president. So I don't know, maybe Aaron Sherinian's going to have to get involved with this, but there's going to be more information coming out. Like I said, that mini documentary Backfired about Tim's excommunication and the real story behind the scenes, and then his movie in the theater. So it's interesting, the things he describes about his excommunication, how unfair, not being able to have witnesses. Those of us in the post-Mormon world, we understand that this is pretty normal, but it seems like Tim was surprised by that. So, but again, faithful LDS seem on board, at least in the comments, believing that upper leadership had nothing to do with it. It's a deep church scenario.